Hey everybody, Easy Amateur Radio here, and look what I have on the bench today. This is a Flex Radio Systems Maestro B. And you might be wondering what all these signals are coming in, and it's to my new, to me, but slightly used Flex 6300. That's inside, away from the shop, away from the bench today. I'm doing this remote. The channel has been kind of slack here lately, and this has been why I've been getting everything set up and making sure that I have everything configured right with the radio and the remote settings and things like that. So let's take a walk around this Maestro. I'm going to show you my setup later on with the Flex 6300. Start doing some in-depth videos, but right now let's see what we can do with this Maestro. So just taking a walk around the front, you can see this screen. This is a Windows Dell Venue tablet running in here. It is running Windows. I'm not the biggest fan of this tablet. It's a little slow. The Maestro C, or I think they might call it the Maestro 3, which is the next gen of this, and you'll be able to tell that because it has the power button right here instead of right here. Has a little bit better. This is older tech, but it still works great for me. You have your big VFO knob, VFO B, you have your mocks, your function buttons that you can set, the tune button, the ATU button. Up top you have your AF gain, your squelch, and your AGCT, and then same thing. This is for your filters. Same thing over here. Mic speed and power settings over here. You can see we have the power set at 69 there in the middle. That's your mic gain, and that's your power. Pretty neat stuff. We'll go back to the classic 69 watts. And then if we look over here, what we see over here is going to be your antenna 1 is showing, and VFO A. We can press this up button. It's going to open up slice B. And if I had multiple antennas, antennas hooked up to this, I could be on, we'll say down here, we can be on 40 meters and 20 meters at the top. Pretty cool. The 6300 has 2 VFO ports, but I like to just keep it on one. Keeps the signal bandwidth pretty good. You can see right here my internet's kind of struggling with this out here in the shop. It's over a point-to-point bridge, but I'll spin the radio around and show you really what I was looking for. So what we have on the back is your Ethernet plug. So you plug this directly into the radio and use it like a regular radio. It doesn't have to be remote. Your power source, this is a tray for a USB battery charger. Pretty sweet. You can stick it in there, a battery pack. Flex sells theirs, but I've used different power packs for it. Right here, this is a mic port. This is a standard Yaesu mic port, Flex port. They're wired the same. And then all these things. Now we'll flip it back to the front, and we'll talk about what I like and kind of what I don't like, and maybe we'll make a contact or two. Excuse the bench, messy as always. All right, so now we have the radio. We're going to be on the internal speaker on here. I suggest using this with a set of headphones or something. It sounds 100 times better. One of these days I'll pipe the audio through, but let's just try it like this for now. See if we can't hunt some POTA or something. This is going to be the YL system. When was the last time you heard a YL on the YL system? Very rare. Let's check this person out. Sounds like we got a little bit of DX right there. Now this radio is connected to my 80-meter loop. Back at the house. And we'll make sure we get that. Please excuse that tuner. I don't know who that is. I'm a big fan of just the screen of this radio. I think it looks awesome. Let's see what this big signal is over here. Let's see what this is. This is also a sneak peek. You can't see it kind of in the back. I'll tease everybody with that. Got some videos coming up on that. My friend Ziggy hooked me up. Really enjoy the interface. This VFO knob is very nice. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Sierra. Not quite making it. See what's going down on the lower part. I'm not really the biggest fan of listening to static on YouTube, so please forgive me of this, just walking around this radio.
Anyway, I would love to have grandkids, but I don't happen anytime soon. My daughter's 30, she's going to be turning 30, and she has a significant person, but...
Oh, a significant person. See what this guy's got going on. Play with the filters a little bit. Up here, your AF gain, I kind of keep it kind of low. If somebody's more familiar with the AGC-T than me, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'm still not quite understanding that. I think it's like an RF gain, but it's a little bit different. Well, we can't really hear a whole lot going on right now. We'll turn that down. Maybe I'll post another video hunting some POTA. This video is getting kind of long for my channel. So there you go. There's your second thing. We'll go to the menu. This is where you do all your different things. Profiles is pretty neat. I can set this up and let somebody else log into my radio, and I can kind of control what they do. If I only want them 50 watts on antenna B, that's what I want them to do on 20 meters and 40 meters only. Over here we have our display settings. This meters button, this is actually pretty sweet. This gives you all your meters. You can plus it up and get all the meters that you want if you're a meter watcher. I am, but I don't. I tend to just like my SWR and my power output up there. We'll go up top. I can choose antenna 1, antenna 2, or my receive antenna. Same thing down here. We'll go back to that. And there's a few other little menus in and around this thing that's pretty sweet. We can click on the band. This is probably my favorite menu. You can set your mode, you can set your filters, noise reducers, noise balancers. What I like about this right here is it's not like 14 megahertz, 7 megahertz. It's 20 meters, 30 meters, 40 meters. We'll jump over to 40. A little bit more noisy on 40. It's kind of in the middle of the day. We can go to 15. That's pretty quiet, except I have it turned up wide open. Like from last time I was using it, I can record off of this, which is pretty sweet. And we'll go right here. I paid for this, bought this radio from a website called Ham Estate. I'm gonna do a video on them. Fantastic website. Really like what they do. We'll go ahead and tune it up, show you the tuning process, and it's just that fast. This radio has a built-in tuner. We'll kind of see, not really seeing anything going on over here on 15. My noise floor is a little bit higher with this radio than normal. Usually I'm about an S1. On most bands I'm an S3, which is pretty strange for my setup. You can see we're both on antenna 1. Let's see, we're in upper sideband. We got a little bit of signals coming in, but nothing super crazy. We'll see if we can't pick anything up zooming through here. Any big stations. I don't know why it's like this today. Usually I can pick something up. You saw how crowded 20 was. Let's give 10 a shot. Turn the volume back down. Please excuse that. See how snappy all the controls are. Everything like that. Bounce around. I don't know what's going on. 10's pretty quiet today too. Not a whole lot going on. We'll zoom over here and see if we can't see any CW signals. I always like to watch some CW signals. There's one or two. You can almost see the letters if you're paying attention right. Whoa, big station over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Long way to travel. Somewhere in here, let's see what's going on. Well, it seems like he's moved on, or whoever was responding moved on. But guys, this is the Flex Maestro B. This was a little bit longer video. A lot of playing around with it. If you're interested in buying one of these, look them up. Flex Radio is assembled in the U.S. It's a U.S. company. It's some high dollar gear, but they make great gear. Look, he's back now. 73 guys, Easy Amateur Radio on the bench today with the Flex Maestro. 73.